Hey! Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to react to Judge Mathis becomes a judge to get revenge on lawyers who tried to block him from doing law. Alright, subscribe and turn on post notifications. It's Saturday, so after this video drop, I probably should be live, so just be ready. Alright, let's go.
Okay, so you're a criminal defense lawyer, and you're now in your early 30s. Is there any idea to become a judge at this point, or were you just trying to become the biggest criminal defense lawyer in Detroit?
You know, I was part of the political establishment in an 80% black city, and I had the support of Mayor of Detroit, who was retiring, Reverend Jesse Jackson, the biggest civil rights leader in the nation at that time, and others who were encouraging me to run for high office. And I didn't think I was ready.
Okay, that been what, mayor?
City council or mayor.
Council or mayor.
Yeah, I didn't think I was ready. Even though I had worked for those major politicians, as you just said, I was in my early 30s. So it became something I might have aspired to run for mayor, Congress, or city council in Detroit. But instead, that's why I got to get away from carrying grudges. My wife said I still do that. But my single objective when I got my license was to one day have those lawyers who held my license up come before me as a judge. So time I got my license, my objective was to become a judge first before any other political position.
So you're saying that your goal to become a judge was fueled by pettiness? This is what you just told me.
But see, take that into consideration, y'all. If you want to build something in life, right? Sometimes it's good to have a little bit of pettiness and anger about something, because that could drive you to be something that you never expected yourself to be. That's an interesting thing to understand, that Judge Mathis definitely was trying to go into politics. Wow, well, there's a level of politics. Hold on a second. My bad, y'all. Hey, what's up, Mama Bear? Yeah, but it's crazy that Judge Mathis was trying to go into politics. I didn't know that about him. That's interesting. But, yeah, let's keep going.
Oh, yes. That's what that means.
You were
petty or small. Oh, no, I don't play the cross out. No, I got to get you back.
I got to get you back.
Got to get you back. So,
I will get revenge on you one day.
Sure enough.
It's going to take me a while.
That's right.
It's not going to be overnight.
And I did.
Did some of those lawyers end up like...
Two of them in the first year.
The first year,
Oh,
okay.
and I loved it. What I was able to do, I asked in front of the court, in front of everybody, the people in the courtroom and everything. I said, ladies and gentlemen, I may have to recuse myself. I'm gonna allow the defense counsel to determine whether he wants me to recuse myself, because he held up my law license for 2 years because of the...
Now, I want y'all to think about something though, right? Say it ain't so that Trump is kind of on the same kind of thing right now. Like, everybody was trying to stop him from becoming president, and then he became president. So now he's like, oh, okay. So now I'm gonna get back at everybody who did it. And like, I mean, it's still though, like I said, like there's a level of pettiness that you gotta have in order to rise to some type of success in life anyway. So like the fact that he used that pettiness to become a judge is crazy. But like, it's also interesting to know that his story. The part I'm not getting, y'all, maybe y'all need to comment down below and understand, was it Michigan that he was from? I'm missing that part of the story. Like, what state was he from? But it's also interesting to see all the stuff he's talking about when it comes to civil rights and things like that. But let's finish this real quick.
The things I had did as a kid, and the lawyer and such and such, and they were all, he did that to you too? I said, yes, he did that to me. So, do you want me to recuse myself? No, Judge.
Well, why not have them, why not be recused at that point? If you're giving them the option to do it.
Why not? He's embarrassed.
Oh, okay.
He's just had all the people, and now you're going to tell the judge to leave the case?
That's what I would do. I'm like, this guy hates me.
Now, he was kind of
This guy is this petty. This is God level petty.
And it wasn't a high level case. It wasn't a big. It's nothing that will
Fair enough.
break anybody or send them to prison.
Right.
My landlord tenant summer.
Okay, got it.
You know, it's interesting, like real talk, like, okay, so I've been reading, like, I stay reading books about psychopaths and sociopaths and stuff like that, narcissists and shit like that. You want to know what's interesting, though? Like, they all understand this, right? If you understand the law, you don't have to break it. So they actually end up going into positions to understand law, police officers, fire department, all that kind of shit like that, so that they could, like, have something to where, like, they could protect themselves, right? And it's interesting because I think that if you understand the law, you don't have to break it, right? So, like, right now, like, there's a big, beautiful bill out there, right? And you know, like, what Republicans mostly base on. They believe in small businesses and investing back into, like, the working class. It's random, but, like, just bear with me on this. They believe in small businesses and investing back into the working class. It's the same thing that happened with Reaganomics, right? This could be a very positive thing for everybody who's out there working, if you turn it the right way, if you spin it the right way, right? So if big businesses, which is what they're probably not going to do, invest back into the people, right? And if they invest back into the people by, like, taking the tax cuts and using it to actually pay for the product and lessen the price on the product, which is what they could do, right? Then there could be a possibility that the future could be better for us. But we know that's not what they're going to do. They're going to raise the prices, maybe possibly, or keep the prices exactly the same. And inflation's going to happen. But I'm saying all this to say, if you understood that you're going to get a pay increase based on this and based on that, then there are things that you would vote for specifically in order to help yourself, right? Saying all this to say ties into what Judge Mathis was doing. Before Judge Mathis became the judge, or before he became a lawyer, he was in the streets. And him not understanding law is probably why he was breaking the law. But once he started understanding the law, it was like, okay, boom, like, now I really don't have to break it. I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, that. I'm not saying that he breaks the law in any other way, but I don't know. I know that's random, but I learned that from reading from psychopaths and sociopaths. They learn things in the society in order to conduct themselves in a different way in society. Now, not all. The ones who are, I think it's called very low. I don't know if it's called low, low, that like they have low social cue or whatever it is. They don't, but it's still a concept that could be very useful in general. And I'm just taking it all from the pettiness of Judge Mathis, him trying to be petty. Psychopaths don't look at it like it's petty. They look at it like, man, this is how you conduct yourself in society in order to survive in society. They believe it's a dog-eat-dog world, which in a sense it is. You know what I'm saying? This is a dog-eat-dog world to a degree. And it's cutthroat, but it's beautiful though. It's beautiful though. Like, yeah, now, as far as the video, I like Vlad TV. I definitely like how Vlad conducts himself when they bring certain people on. I like the respect that he had for Judge Mathis. And I think he probably just respects anybody who climbs up to the corporate system and learns what they need to learn. But, hey, you know, I like the video, definitely, y'all. Hey, comment down below what y'all think. And it's Saturday, so you want to debate me, comment down below if you want to debate me on any kind of topic that I brought up before. But anyways, I'm out, y'all. Peace.